Hey guys, can you hear me now? I did a video probably an hour and a half ago and realized that the volume was not working. I don't know why, but it wasn't. So hopefully now it is. So stop what you're doing, listen to this about plantar fasciitis. I said this week we're going to be talking about foot and ankle problems. Number one is the plantar fasciitis. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about Achilles tendonitis. But 1 in 10 people are going to experience plantar fasciitis. What is plantar fasciitis? So the plantar aspect of the foot, the bottom of the foot, the fascia gets tight, irritated. It might get some micro tears in it. You may get a bone spur. If you look at the bottom of the foot, the spur will grow this way up instead of out. It'll grow with the plantar fascia, causing plantar fasciitis. Anything itis means inflammation. Tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendonitis, bursitis, all inflammation. Itis is inflammation. So 26 bones in the foot, 33 joints. Muscle imbalance is the primary cause. Most runners are going to experience this at some point in their career, in their running career. I'm not a runner. But you can get plantar fasciitis from muscle imbalance. Usually it's from the glute med. You have a glute minimus, a glute medius, and a glute max. And usually it's the glute med weakness. So every time you step or every time you run, that glute has to kick in. And if it's not working properly, and usually plantar fasciitis is one side or the other, unilateral versus bilateral, you're going to get pain in that foot. Tight calves can cause it. I'll show you that here in a second. And then proper footwear. You need to have proper footwear. So the foot, if you have a foot like Leah's, I hope you all can see this. If you have a foot like Leah's, she has a high arch and a very unflexible foot. I can't flatten her foot out. It's rigid. So she's going to need a high arch support. Saucony or Saucony. Runners are going to correct me. That's okay. I don't know how do you pronounce it, but a Saucony or Saucony is the high arched shoe, and the next one down is either a Brooks or an Asics. But she needs a soft support for her hard arch. If you have a soft arch and a very flexible foot, you would need a more rigid support. She would need a very soft support and a high arch. Saucony with a very soft support for her arch. Now the plantar fascia goes from this part of the calcaneus, the heel bone, from here up, and it goes this way. And your calcaneus is from the bottom, and it also wraps up the back and attaches the Achilles tendon. One of my professors called it the Achilles. But your gastroc and your soleus make up your calf, and they come down and they make up your Achilles tendon. That tendon connects to the top part of that calcaneus, and your plantar fascia connects to the bottom part of that calcaneus. So if I'm looking at it this way and I'm tight back here and I'm pulling, it's going to stretch the plantar fascia. If the plantar fascia is tight, it's going to stretch the Achilles or the calf. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about Achilles tendonitis and possibly bursitis. And see how they correlate with the plantar fascia. So we got to have this stretched out to keep this stretched out. And if this is tight, this needs to be stretched as well. We can stretch the plantar fascia by just simply pulling the big toe back and holding a nice stretch. You'll see these tendons pop, or the plantar fascia pop. Stretching the calf, you want to put a strap around your foot. I'll get one and show you. So remember, you have two muscles. One crosses the knee joint, one doesn't. So real quick, if I'm pulling the toes back, the knee is straight. I'm stretching the calf, the gastroc. If I want to stretch the soleus, what you need to do, you're going to bend the knee to put the gastroc on slack, and you're stretching the soleus, which you're going to feel the tension a little bit higher up on the heel, not as much in the calf. And you're stretching that. Once again, to stretch the plantar fascia, it's just the big toe pulling up and you'll feel that pop out. So, any questions about plantar fasciitis, share this link, like this link. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about Achilles tendonitis or bursitis, and we'll explain all that tomorrow. Thank you.